All right, Vipin, thank you very much for sharing the latest updates. Now, the fresh spike in the COVID-19 infection continues in India, as the number of the active cases in the country stands at 7,154, and in a welcome respite, over 8,000 people have also been recovered from the infection. This is the number that we are tracking at this point of time, and so far this year, this is a number that is being also cited by the Health Ministry. The recent surge in the COVID-19 cases across the country is driven by new Omicron subvariant such as JN.1 and NB.1.8.1, along with that LF.7 and XFC, with increased transmissibility, with milder symptoms being reported. But as compared to other variants, the WHO has currently classified these variants under monitoring and not of concern yet, but requiring caution. Meanwhile, SARS-CoV-2, the virus responsible for the COVID-19, has not disappeared, but it no longer behaves like an unpredictable emergency. Rather, it has become a part of the recurring cycle of illnesses, similar to the flu. Mehdi Garg joins me live on the broadcast. Mehdi, the pan-India COVID numbers and the tally, in fact, is there, while the Union Ministry has given out the data in the fresh bulletin. The COVID-19 patients are being recovered, but when we talk about the transmissibility in the national capital and across the neighboring states where the COVID infections are being traced on a higher level, what are you picking up? What more states are reporting the active number of cases on a surge?
Well, indeed, Simran, right now, this transmission is very rapid because the active number of cases have reached the toll of 7,154 as per the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare numbers. I'm talking about the national capital, Delhi. So right now there are 731 cases, but the good thing in the national capital, Simran, is that since the last 24 hours, these increasing numbers have been decreased up to the level of 26. So it is a good news for the national capital. But there are states where this number is increasing rapidly, and in that several states are in a very higher risk zone. So talking about Kerala, then there are 2,165 active cases which have been reported. In Gujarat, 1,281 cases have been reported, and also the states like Maharashtra, there are also 615 cases that have been reported active. So all these numbers are related and are from the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Simran. But there are some deaths also that have been observed. Right now, the total number of deaths that have been observed is 77. So there are, there can be, we can say that two sides of the coin. That one side is that this COVID variant, this is the Omicron variant, the sub-variant that is very rapidly increasing and that is very rapidly transmitting. But on the opposite side also, the recovery rate is also very high, because as of now, around 9,000 and 5,056 people have been discharged who have been, admitted because of the COVID symptoms. And doctors are also giving advisories, and the governments of different states are also asking the people to take the precautionary measures, because indeed precaution is better than cure. And to all the viewers also of the news, we urge them to to carry the masks in public places and to avoid going in public places, and the use of sanitizers as well, because indeed this COVID variant is not fatal yet. And as per the WHO as well, they have mentioned that there is nothing to panic about, but the speed through which this COVID variant is increasing, is transmitting. So indeed, it is a matter of concern. It is very alarming. So it is very important for the people also to take precautionary measures to maintain social distancing, because if we talk about the earlier wave, Simran, then people somewhere neglected the social distancing thing, due to which the death toll increased. So this time it is very important for all the people as well to be aware to maintain social distancing, to use the masks, to use sanitizers, and to follow each and every advice that government is giving. So talking about the national capital once again, Simran, so right now there are 731 active cases that have been reported here. Hospitals have been advised to have preparatory measures all around to be prepared for the worst situations if it happens in the national capital. So right now the advisories have been given to all the hospitals as well, and they are ready as per the availability of the hospital beds, the availability of the doctors, the oxygen cylinders. So the preparation is being done. But indeed, lastly, it is very important for all of us and all the people, the citizens who are watching us also, to take precautionary measures. Yes, Simran.